Exciting news. The Omni Sonar is in the boat. We are ready to go mark some fish and figure this thing out. Casey came over here, got it dialed. He saved our ass. Thank you so much, Casey. If you're looking for sonars, check him out. You can message him. Best guy in the industry, best guy in the business doing it. Crazy to think I got one in there. Couple frustrating years the last few years trying to fish amongst the guys that are getting them. This is just testament that hard work and, you know, having a vision, having a goal, you can do it. It's a huge investment. A charter boat captain, you're not going to recoup those costs. Maybe if I win like a bunch of tournaments in the World Cup or something crazy like that, but to be a top boat as competitive as I am and as, you know, good as we always want to be, and like my motto is always, you know, being better every day, you have to have this. It's just such a weapon. And anybody out there that's saying, yeah, you don't need one of those, yeah, you've never seen one before. It's unbelievable. It's a whole different world. You cannot think you're gonna go out there and compete against guys that have them and not have one. It's impossible. I don't care. You could be a really, really good fisherman, the best in the world. You're still gonna do good, but day in and day out, the guys that have these things and know how to use them, forget it. They're gonna smoke you every day. So it's a weapon. I'm glad we got in the boat. I have a lot to learn with it. Not as simple as putting this thing in, pressing a button, and then here we go. We're gonna catch all these fish now. No, I gotta learn how to use this thing, how to figure it out, how to adapt my style of fishing to it, change the spread. I mean, it's a whole new world. Today, we start fishing again. Trying to figure this sonar out a little bit. Definitely a big learning curve for sure, but it's pretty cool. Started marking, a couple marks here, was trying to figure out what it was. Looked like tunas came around it, and what was really cool was as I was doing my circles, it came up and started feeding right there on the surface on the side of us. That was really cool to just kind of mark that bait so obviously, and now what's awesome is I'm continuing to mark that bait. I see where that pile is. So I'm gonna kind of work my way wide around it and look for a marlin, see if there's one feeding on that bait. Very interesting contraption, these sonars, and you know, it's gonna take me time to learn it. It's not as easy as just plugging it in and immediately you're gonna just start killing it. It's cool, it's exciting. I like the old way of fishing, but this is a weapon, this is a tool, this is a new way of it. I would tell you what our spread is right now, but honestly, it's probably gonna change a lot as I try to figure this out. But the only thing I know that I feel confident saying is that we did switch everything to a square pattern, except my close teasers. Everything's at a square pattern, mainly because I'm gonna be doing a lot of tight turns and trying to keep it a little more simple because I'm gonna be driving over the top of these fish, hopefully. And then also the bait and switch stuff's a little easier when you have that square pattern. Wish us luck, guys. And if this video gets out while the summer's still going, well, come fish with us. We got days left. I got August, I got some days in September. Good fishing that time of year. We'll even fish probably a little bit on and off throughout the winter, but I still have some tournament days open July. Probably be taken by the time this airs, but I do have the 4th of July World Cup open right as of today. But anyhow, that's where we're at. Let's go find him. Oh, he's on it, he's on it. Bring it away. A little rat. It's all in. All my teasers are in. First one I marked on the sonar. Went over, hooked it, each came off. Then we just marked this one. Did a hard turn, had him come up under us, and booyah, got him on. Kind of cool. Definitely different. All right, so we're on. Let's see if we can get them. Little fish, small ones. Right.
All right, so what we said, remember?
I was like, you fucked up.
Oh! I didn't have to do much. Your left hand on top of the reel. That's it. Yep. Feisty little guy. There he is. All right, let's catch. go crazy.
Drove over them a couple times, didn't eat, and then kind of started getting low on times. I had to head back up the line, came back up the line, didn't see another. Marked some tunas, some bait, no marlin, no. I did mark one more marlin, but it was right up close to 2 skiffs by VV buoy. I didn't want to kind of nose in there and hook it right next to them. Pretty interesting for the first day. I'm gonna have to just continue to learn and adjust the spread and do different things. But it's exciting, it's something new. It's a weapon, there's no doubt about it. You know, after seeing this thing, just from entry level, I don't know how you can fish without one, or at least fish it competitively or at top level against people that have it. It's just not, yeah, it's not even comparable. First day, nice to see a couple fish, mark them, bite them. Out here again tomorrow, guys, so I'll see you in the morning. Welcome back to Kona. All right. Kind of a rainy, stormy day. Last few days have been nasty, but I'm hoping this storm burns up in the sun. Probably gonna head over right to where all that bait was really stacked up tight in the pocket there. Hopefully it's still there, unless the current's completely changed. But I'm gonna take a few passes, have a look at that, see if we mark any fish around that pile of bait, see if it's still there. Give that a little kick around, and then if that doesn't seem to pan out or we don't see what we're supposed to see, I'm gonna head back down to Red Hill Zone. Again, that's the pencil plan, depending what the current's doing out there. Back on our sonar program on the hunt for Red October. Secret Russian technology. Snuck up on us. All right, we're on. First thing this morning, came up, missed it right long, and came up, ate the stinger, missed that. Here we go. All right, I'm going after this thing. All right, let's go get them.
Yeah, Rusty. Looks like you've done this before.
He's got a camera on it.
Yeah, he's got a GoPro on it. There we go. There he is right there. He's almost done. The fish is almost done. Yeah. Come over here.
Nice.
Your turn.
Nice. Nice work. You did a good job. You did a really good job. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Good job, Kyle.
Hell yeah, Rusty. Hell yeah, dude. Badass. Is that your first one?
First blue, yeah.
I hope you brought a towel. You gotta go swimming if you got your first one.
Right around the corner there, it looked good. I found that pile of bait where it was yesterday that I was saying I really kind of wanted to check out. Worked around, marked one, did a circle back on it, didn't get it to eat. Stayed in the general area, did another circle back around and up on the stinger. Little blue came up. Actually on the right long, the XL Deep 6, hammered it, missed it, came back and like just skied on the stinger, missed it, came back, chased it, pulled it away, got it to eat it, and then caught it. That was good, kind of first thing in the morning, catch one. Since then, I've just been marking a bunch of ahis. I kind of worked that area for a while. Decided I'd kind of head back down here and see if we can find us a big fish in here. A lot of tunas, a lot of ahis around. You can tell too, I'm marking a lot of them, but then also like in the Koa in here, all the skiffs are stacked up in here. So I think tunas are starting, summertime tunas are starting to really make an appearance here. That's it, guys. Looking for her. So you gotta be around Lots of tunas and skipjacks and all that, so we're just looking for a big blue. Gonna come on down here and work a bunch of the structure down in this area and see if we can find one. Hopefully find a big old, big blue marlin. Not much has happened. I've been marking some. I drove over a couple, had one even up on the up and down, wouldn't feed. They're not eating. It's like lockjaw. And I talked to a couple other people, even had a buddy of mine nearby. I said, hey, I'm marking a bunch up in here. He did a couple passes. He marked some in there too. They wouldn't bite. Fishing's just kind of iffy, but I'm glad. I'm thankful we got that one. But, you know, this is Kona at any moment. Oof. I don't see him. Is he eating it or no? We did find one. Blew up on the sundowner, didn't even eat it. And hammered the stinger just out of the stinger clip. Wouldn't follow it. We tried to actually get it to tease up on the stinger and drop a pitch bait back, because the way they're eating and how finicky they are, we wanted to try and feed it a bait, get a better hook into it, but it didn't even tease up off it. It just whacked it and left. And then I didn't mark it again. It disappeared, and that was it. Tomorrow's a new day, guys. New day. See you in the morning. Looking around, and then marked a big one by VV buoy. Went over, came up on the bambucha teaser, pulled it away. Everything looked good, teased it pretty decent. Came up and then ate the akule pitch bait that we're using. Came tight, pulled some drag, a couple head shakes. Came out. I'm new to the pitch baiting thing here in Kona. It's different. These fish are different. Everybody that's tried it here has struggled. That's why, like, you've heard the old saying that you can't do it here in Hawaii. And, you know, some of the guys that are starting to do it are just pitching lures. It can be done here. Definitely can be done. Nice to see a big one like that right up. It looked like probably about a 500 pounder. All right, on to the next, guys. Marked a couple more that didn't want to eat, so something's up with these things. I don't know, but you know, it's all good. And tomorrow we're actually taking the kids out. I'm gonna take out Finny and Isla, and we're gonna take Haley and Bree. Kyle's wife's gonna come as well, and we're gonna do a little hula day, screw around, see if we can find something out here just quickly. Tyler won't be here. He's got plans. Hopefully these fish will turn around here soon. They can't stay locked off forever. I talked to a bunch of people, and sad as it is, we kind of saw some of the better action for the day, even though all we saw was one. So tomorrow's another day. What are we doing, guys?
We're going fishing on the boat with our daddy.
Yeah. Finn, what are we doing?
I'm not telling you.
We're going fishing with our buddy.
Who's your buddy?
Daddy!
What are we gonna catch?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me?
We're gonna catch a margaret.
A what? A Margaret? You mean a marlin?
A marlin.
How many marlin?
5.
Oh, I like that. How many are we gonna catch, Finny?
10.
10? All right. Should we head up and go?
Yeah!
You excited?
Yeah!
What is it? Is it your first day ever fishing with Dad? Yeah. All right.
It's not my first time going on the boat.
No, you've been on the boat before, yeah.
Cut off yet.
All right.
Daddy, Dad.
We're heading out.
See you.
Hopefully we can find some fish. It's been really slow out there, but we'll see what we can find and
See you.
take the kids. First time they've ever actually gone fishing. Actually, that's not true. Isla, when she was about, I don't think, maybe like 2 years old. Not even. No, you were like 1 year old. We caught a 500 pounder and she was strapped to my chest as I was up in the bridge. All right, heading down the boat.
See you.
Finn, you want a little sign off thing?
No.
I got my co-captain. Come up here. I got my co-captain with me here.
Hello.
First time fishing with me. So we're gonna go out and see what we can find. Maybe catch a little tunas for these guys, but first, let's try and get a big blue marlin for Haley, right? Let's do Shaka. Ready? Shaka.
I don't know.
You do know. All right, let's go catch a big one. We took the kids fishing one day. Fishing was not very good, but it was kind of just a fun day just to get the kids the first time ever fishing on the boat. Get them kind of used to it and see what, and they actually have loved it, so I'm stoked. They want to go like every weekend and now. Slow fishing though. I didn't mark any marlins. Some ahi's still around. Fishing's been really tough. Really not a lot around at the moment, and some of the ones that are acting funny, but it could change. Like I always say, Kona, every day is a new day. So hopefully today they're on. We can find some. Probably head pretty far south today, I think. We'll just see what it looks like when we come around the corner here, but it's been real quiet, not a lot happening. A lot of ahis around, a lot of piles and piles of ahis. Kind of makes it hard with this sonar with those ahis around, because you think it's a target and then you kind of head over to it and all of a sudden you see it's a bunch of ahis. In early June, when we have that first run of like a lot of tunas, a lot of ahis around, I feel like the marlin fishing kind of slows down in numbers, but there's some big ones around. And Bomboy was telling me he thinks that they're just eating all those tunas or eating the stuff the tunas are eating, and they're just not interested, or they're just like just only interested in those big, you know, those tunas, and that's it, and they're switched onto it. And there's so many tunas to choose from that they don't want to mess with our stuff. But I don't know if that's the case or not, but it's an interesting theory. My plan is to go south and head down maybe Hona Now area, see what that current's doing down there. But you know, like I always say, every day is a new day, and that's our pencil plan. But when we come out here around the corner, we'll see what's happening and kind of make more of a definitive plan and see what we can find. Not seen much so far. Came down the line, marked one fish kind of by the trail, did a couple turns on it. Got it actually on up and down, but wasn't interested. Kind of seems to be the story with these fish is there's not many around, and the ones that do seem to be found don't want to feed, so it's extremely frustrating. So I've decided to head way south, go a fishing area down here, Loa Point, down south. Maybe head to like one of the flows down there. I don't fish down there too often, but you know, with the sonar, it's going to help a little bit if we get down there. Maybe we'll be able to pinpoint a fish in there that might be a little bit better. Current's been kind of pushed into that direction for a while, so maybe we'll find a new batch of fish that are coming on the coastline here, and they just showed up there and they're feeding. I don't know, but all I know is it's slow, and it's really frustrating fishing right now. So that happens with marlin fishing. I mean, you usually always hear about the days that are really good, and when the bite's really on, and then you know you see somewhere else it's on, you forget about it. But you know, even in the best spots in the world, there's big staggers of time where the fishing can just get really slow. Kind of really does your head in. It is like taking me years to not let it completely morally deprive me to the point where I start losing my mind. It can be a spectator sport some days. You come out here and all you're doing is seeing people get bit and you're not getting bit, and then next day you're out here and you're the one getting bit, no one else is. It can happen that way. But hey, it is what it is. I'm really excited for when this fishing starts to fire off here again. I'm gonna use this weapon here and this new tool and see what we can accomplish. But anyways, that's my plan, guys. Sorry, I don't have anything more exciting. Well, we came down south here. We marked one, came over by it, get a couple passes, didn't eat. A weird fish, but just came down to the next point over here. I got piled on. I'm pretty sure it's a spearfish though. There he is. Very good. All right, perfect release.
All
right, well, spearfish bite. Something. Set them back up. Keep on going. The current kind of slacked off and looked like it split right there. Just wasn't feeling it. There was quite a couple of us down there with sonars. I don't see anybody hooking up or whatever. So I just kind of made the call to come back up, work one more of the points coming up, and then come back up here and kind of maybe fish up off of Keaho for a little bit. So heading up the line. Fishing's still really tough, but I'm just hoping a big one will pile on. One exciting new element of the benchmark is we now have an inverter on the boat, and the boys can make me coffee through the day. So I'm out here staying jacked up on Kona coffee and Guatemala coffee. I like the Guatemala coffee. It's exciting for me. Some of the small joys of being an owner-operator. Anyways, that's what I got going. Yeah, not much, guys. Seriously, the ones I have marked, I haven't marked many. I only marked tunas, but the ones I have marked have been strange. That's how it is. But it'll turn around at any moment. That's also how it goes. We're on a spearfish, another one. You got to make sure to clear that teaser more. There. Oh man! Welcome to the world, the real world of marlin fishing, where you just don't catch them every day. Super windy and shitty out here again. Caught a few spearfish, marked maybe one other marlin that didn't bite. Just didn't see many. I mean, we traveled a lot today and searched and looked all over the place, and I didn't mark many marlin at all. It's just they're not here for whatever reason. Extremely frustrating, aggravating to say the least. You're probably not going to see that in too many of these like fishing videos of when the fishing just sucks. But that's the truth of the matter, not every day. So it is what it is. We're going to pick up here and head in, lick our wounds, and go find us a big one on the next trip. So bear with us, and yeah, wish us luck. That's how it goes. Even with the sonar. It's almost worse with the sonar because I know how desolate the fishery is at the moment. But it should turn around. It always does. That's Kona for you. So bear with us.